already know why you're here. Tyr has explained the kind of situation to you.
I'm glad I get to hear it again, because I was not listening when you told me.
Really lazy going, I guess.
No, it's alright. So, essentially, you do remember what I said about the apocalypse, though, right?
No.
Alright, essentially, 2 years ago, your world started going through an apocalypse. And the whole planet, essentially, was getting destroyed. People were dying left and right. To try and stop this, the nations of the world all banded together to form a great army that was sent to try and get to the heart of where everything happened, which they know started in the elven nation of Astir. So everyone blames the elves for fucking up the world.
What asses?
Yes, essentially. Cost the one person playing an elf so far.
I'm not an elf, bitch.
So, you would have been drafted, press-ganged, or volunteered into this army, but the army ended up losing. You don't know exactly how it started or what happened, but essentially, the army lost and has been routed. You fled the battlefield, and that's the only reason you're not dead. However, eventually...
Like a bitch, you'd live like a bitch.
However, eventually, your ticket, much like the rest of the planet, is going to get punched. And during a situation, you can decide whatever it was where you were about to die, your time suddenly slowed to a crawl, and then your vision slowly went white as some sort of blinding light covered your eyes. And when you were able to see again, you realized you were in a pure white room. And lounging on top of a chemise is a fat man in a white suit.
What is a chemise?
It's like a fancy couch.
Okay.
And he's lounging. Is a very, very trim man with a handlebar mustache and brown hair, and he's in a coat that has many colored stripes going up. The fat man is the first to speak to you, and he introduces himself as Tyr, the god of laziness. And he explains that of your planet are all dead, and as such, no one is going to stop this apocalypse. However, Tyr says that he has a vested interest in your world of Meridana. And he wants to save your world. As such, he's developed a plan and has brought you and other heroes to this pocket dimension that exists as kind of like a hub world in between many places in the multiverse. And he's going to send you to these different places in the multiverse to collect people with strong souls to bring back to this hub world, where you'll collect them until you have enough, and then send them all to the dying planet along with you guys back there, so this way all the gods of the multiverse are forced to intervene or lose their favorite people. Are you sticking with the name Clarissa, by the way?
Yeah, we'll stick with it for now.
Okay. And then Tyr asks if, like, you want to be involved in this.
I mean, I ain't got anything better to do.
Well, the alternative is dying, so...
I'm either dead or I'm doing something that could be conceded as cool. Sure, why not?
Tyr kind of, like, lazily tilts his head. Like, he doesn't tilt so much as just lets it drop this way he's looking at you. And says, I think we'll get along just fine.
Oh my god, alright.
The man beside him in the striped coat suddenly snaps his feet to attention and you look at him and he says, my name is Frederick. I will be showing you around the Tantalium. This place is a place of imagination and creation. You can form or build any room or object as you see fit simply by imagining it in your mind's eye. However, things here do not have substance nor soul, meaning that you can't take it with you when you leave. And things can only be created with your memory. If you don't know how to create it, it won't work. Now, if you come with me, please, I'll show you to the common room where I'm certain the other heroes are quite eager to meet you.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
All right. Frederick leads the way and leads you out of the white room with Tyr. And as you kind of glance back and look at him, you realize that he's either fallen asleep or he's playing dead. You're not certain which.
Both, definitely both.
And eventually you're led into kind of like a comfortable, think like not like a waiting room, but a common room, like the common rooms from Harry Potter, right?
Yes.
Sort of like one of those. In it.
Now, which common room are we talking? Like Slytherin, dark and dank, or like Hufflepuff, that's bright and airy and full of food?
Depends. It depends on who's in it right now. So, are you playing Ecstasy or Vajja, Martin?
I don't know, because the problem with playing Vajja is that I wanted to talk to you about my background before I played her again. But as for Ecstasy, I don't know how we're gonna deal with the party if we're gonna be so many people, but we don't have any type of healing for today.
As always, I will provide you guys a fair amount of healing if you don't have a healer.
The gods will provide. Do not worry.
However, it will always be less than if you had a healer, as a warning. It'll be adequate, but not ideal.
I'm sure I can figure out how to staunch the flow of blood. It's fine. I once read in a medical book that if you, rip it off, it helps.
Zarus, wherever he is right now, twitches as he remembers how he killed a party member with a failed heal check.
Oh, but no.
So...
I mean, I don't have a negative to medicine, so,
Neither did he.
That net one, though.
So, Martin, I need to know, though, which one you're playing. If you want to do either, work under the assumption that I will approve whatever backstory you've done or pick. Okay.
I mean, I've already put in, some of the stuff, like the skill proficiency, so I just put it in a custom background, so I got something for it for now, basically. But I need to go over the details about how it should actually work. We'll get into that. I can play as Vajja then, as long as I just have the skill proficiencies correct.
Okay.
I have a very good question that I would like to ask before we proceed forward. What is everybody's pronouns?
Martin is he, May is he, right, May?
Mm-hmm.
I'm he, Russell is he, Andrea, you're she, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so is Tal. Tal is also she.
Which one's Tal playing?
Tal is going to be playing the elf Yao Jing.
Well, I'm going to be playing a female character.
Oh yes, you will be playing a female character this session.
So you can refer to me as she.
You go by she?
What?
Add a character, she's asking, Martin.
Oh no, he.
Okay, just checking. I like to know before I get into playing.
And Earl goes by he as well.
I don't. I'd rather insult people to their face and then ruin relationships forever.
I mean, I'm down to ruin relationships forever, but I'm gonna do it to your face properly.
All right.
I need to resort to backhanded.
So Vajja, Rinder, Bladedancer, and Yao Jing are all chilling in the common room right now. So you guys can decide what the common room looks like. You should all describe your characters real quickly, and then Andrea, you should describe yours. I'll let you go last so you have time to think about your appearance.
Thank you.
Let's start with Rinder.
Oh God, why?
Because you never start.
Rinder's just drinking water. That's his description.
Rinder has a water.
No, Render's drinking actually warm tea.
You know what warm tea just is, though, right?
What?
It's hot water.
Yeah, but it's also flavored.
Don't kink shame him.
No, we
Oh my
don't
God,
we don't king shame him. We drink.
No, that's fine.
Oh, then it's fine.
That's my king book.
Go ahead and describe Render.
Oh,
I know
God.
it's the shortest description for any character we ever have.
Well, that's because I really haven't settled on one, so I just say generic soldier, short haircut, just very clean cut. I mean,
he carries a lantern because he doesn't have vision for shit.
his vision sucks as all hell. So
And he is an he's part of AW, Anonymous Water Drinkers.
All right, that's as much as we'll get out of May for Render's description. So next up,
What a
let's
sweet bean.
I
Let's-
have
huh?
What a sweet bean.
So who's next? Bladedancer? I'm nominating you.
Alright, a 7 foot tall, a 7 feet 11-inch tall Goliath, 295 pounds of mostly muscle, covered in chainmail. His body is lined in light red tribal markings, gray eyes, no hair, 2 eyes. Keep that in mind. And a long sword and a warhammer on it.
If you want to roll a perception check on the longsword too, right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Not you.
Me?
Yeah, Clarissa.
Do you speak giant?
No.
Shame.
You can see that there's some sort of writing on the side of his sword. You can ask him about that later or not, but it looks like there's something written in a language you can't read. Next up, let's have Yao Jing.
She is an elven woman with long black hair. One of her ears has like a small indent, like it was clipped like a cat. And on the back of her ear, she also has, well, I don't know what Tears mark looks like, but she has that.
It's a ram.
Yeah, it's a ram.
Okay, she has that.
Like
mark.
two strange curved ram horns. In a like with a straight line going down the bottom. So like think a line and then a T, but with like curling ram horns. And you have Tears mark on your where did you have it again?
The back of her ear.
Right. Bladedancer, you also have Tears mark, don't you?
I do. My forearm, I think?
Yes.
Yeah.
And lastly, let's have Vajja go.
Vajja is a kind of small woman with pale skin and white hair, and her eyes glow with almost like bright blue color, and she's got glowing marks along her neck and face, and very pale skin, and she's wearing a chainmail shirt over a one-piece dress, I think, with a short skirt and leggings underneath all of that.
All right, beauty and grace, right there.
Yeah.
And Clarissa, it's your turn.
All right. So based on what I have pulled out of my brain, she has dark brown hair about just to the middle of her shoulder blades. It would be in a kind of like a half-assed braid. Not exactly. There was a small attempt, Not much, but there was an attempt. And then... Sorry, my thing stopped clicking for a second. With a pale green shirt, leather armor, I believe is what she's wearing right now. A light brown traveling cloak, and light brown pants with her rapier strapped to her side and her quiver on the other side. And she wears a ring on a necklace around her neck. It's a dark stone, but it doesn't really cast much light.
So, you guys have a little bit to interact with your new party member and each other before Tyr will call you into the briefing, as you always get a bit of time to do some social interaction. So, if you guys want to talk to each other, any of the NPCs residing in the Tantalium, or Clarissa, your new hero, feel free.
She
Let me
awkwardly
know.
waves as she walks in, by the way, one of those, like, hand up and then hand straight back down waves.
What?
You know where they're, like, standing and then they just put a hand, like, straight up by their shoulder and they go, hi, and then they put it down.
Oh.
No actual
Oh.
waving, just, like, hand up, hand down, like you're asking for something.
Should I introduce ecstasy as well?
If you'd like, Martin, you can play either right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ecstasy is a tiefling man with long dark hair that's tied into a ponytail hanging off from his side, and he's wearing a purple V-neck shirt that kind of stretches down to his... It's like a very deep V-neck, and he's carrying he has like a burn mark across over his left side of the face, and a small chain hanging from one of the pockets in his pants, with a dark leather jacket and a sword at his back.
Well, damn, now we know why she feels so awkward.
Because there's a devil man inside, and he's wearing a very deep V-neck.
A very attractive devil man.
With one horn. He's a unicorn devil man.
I love him, oh my god, I need to hug him.
I didn't know I actually only had one.
You're gonna change your mind fairly quickly, but for now.
Martin, you sent me a theme song for
As a
Ecstasy.
person, I want to hug him.
So,
and
what was
give
that?
him cookies.
Martin, you sent me a theme song to Ecstasy. If you'd like, I can play it if you want to interact as him for a bit.
Which one?
Dirtwater Jam Band.
Oh, well, yeah, sure. In the Tantalium, we each create our own rooms, right? Basically what we imagined it as. And inside Ecstasy's room, there's like it's kind of like a big tavern, and there's like an imaginary tavern brawl inside. And on a scene, there's a jam band playing just one song over and over, because Ecstasy can't actually play music, so he's just remembering the one song that he remembers.
I love him.
So they like, and also because he doesn't actually play, the jam band is actually just standing there. They're not actually playing. They're just kind of swaying side to side because he doesn't know how to play the notes. So it's just like they're staying there.
Oh, no, baby. What a sweet bean.
So if you want to interact as him for a bit, Martin, feel free.
Well, for the moment, Ecstasy and Rinder is kind of like murmuring to themselves.
Not for me.
What the hell? Okay.
So yeah, do you guys want to interact with anyone? What's going on here? Bladedancer, how about you?
I mean, for now, I'll probably
You guys
just...
are breaking up for me like horribly.
What? What'd you say?
He was having technical issues.
For now, I'll probably, honestly, if we're just hanging out in the common room, just be like swinging at a practice dummy I make.
Okay. Yao Jing, you doing anything?
Jing is busy trying to get rid of all the shitty cherry pies that are overflowing out of her room.
Out of her what?
Jing thought about a cherry pie in her room, and then accidentally kept thinking about cherry pie, so more and more kept appearing in her room until it was overflowing out.
Clarissa. Hate this.
The ecstasy rubs his hands together. Please do.
So if we accidentally sneak into Zarus' room and whisper dead Obus to him, will he just keep thinking about dead Obus?
That's so evil.
Clarissa would kind of look at ecstasy, look at the pie, and very slowly place it back on the ground and be like, how about I don't?
Oh no, please do.
How about I don't?
Yao Jing knows how to make excellent cherry pie. Even better, why don't you ask the angel for one of her cherry pies? That would be
like-
an even better choice.
I feel like you're insulting my intelligence, sir.
Jing just gives her like this half crazed look. She's like, please help me get rid of all these pies.
I popped my cherry pie a long time.
Bloink Tooth Stealer pops up from behind the bookcase in the room, and Andrea, this guy is like a short goblin, and all over him he has what looks to be words in various languages branded into his green skin. And he pops up and he goes, "Did someone say cherry pie?"
Clarissa is greatly reconsidering her decisions.
Yeah, you might want to go back to the dying world instead. That seems a lot more peaceful.
I mean, come on, it's not so bad. Look, I found this amazing book about two dwarves in love, and Bloink's head kind of opens up like a trash can, and he goes, "Gah!" and it spits out a big book that's just covered in slobber.
Nice.
Do you want to read it? He's holding it to you.
I take it and imagine it dry as I take it.
A second book appears on top of it.
I'm gonna take that book.
All right, do you open it?
Very slowly and away from my body, yes.
It's absolutely blank since you didn't know what was on the writing in the original book, and you only imagined the physical outside of the book.
It just says two dwarves.
It just says two dwarves.
She very slowly closes it, hands it back, and says, "Thank you for that amazing read."
You're welcome. He then opens his mouth and starts shoving two books, both the books, into it down his throat. There's like a lot of sounds, like a cat coughing up a hairball, but in reverse.
If anybody has seen Gravity Falls, I'm just picturing Grungle Stan right now, and it's terrifying.
I haven't seen it.
Just Google his name and look at a picture of him and imagine that voice, and you're good.
Andrea.
Kind of a mixture.
Okay, hold on. Look on the map right now that you should be able to see, I believe. Right?
Yeah.
You need to
Those
switch mine
two
out, by the way.
Huh?
You need to switch mine out, by the way.
Your map. You should be on Midriver.
Yeah, but I'm
token.
ecstasy here.
Oh, yeah, I gotta switch your token. Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do you see those two right here? At the very
Wait,
back of the group?
What
Andrea?
race was she? Was she
Halfling.
halfling? Oh.
Pick
Oh.
which one you want. Jing will be put on the map too, don't worry.
Wait, we have a halfling now? I can be someone's mount.
The one on the left with the red cloak.
Red cloak? Okay. Jing, are all your character stats correct?
No, but I'm just gonna change it. 'Cause
Okay.
I think I leveled up last time, so. And then I just never change
If
my
you've got your
mind.
sheet open, Andre, I'm fucking with it right now, just this way I can do something real quick.
I do have it open, but you can fuck with it all you want. I kind of sort of trust you.
What's your max HP?
8.
And what kind of vision do halflings have? Low light, dark vision, or regular vision?
Human.
Fuck, you act like I asked. I know.
Does it? What did you say, May?
I said better than
Better
humans.
than human. Oh, that's not true.
One sec, I'm checking.
It doesn't say, so they don't have any better with
I
vision.
don't think 5e gives them anything.
Cool. Now, just to do this, boom, there, you have your token set. Everything's saved to your sheet. Cool. All right. As you guys are sort of talking amongst yourself and having these interactions, suddenly you all feel that vibration in your bones. That means that Tyr is summoning you. And you all walk towards the White Room. You all enter, and as always, Frederick stands there at attention, and he greets you all as you come in and says, "It's quite a group we've gathered here today." And Tyr kind of like looks at you all and goes, "I mean, I guess."
That's very rude. You know that I am a lady of whatever kingdom I was from again, and that is not. You should talk to a lady.
I mean, I don't feel like that was an insult so much as like a jab, and you took the jab, dude.
I know is
Well-
Vaj's stats correct right now?
Well, she leveled up last time, so no, I'll
Okay.
put it in.
Yep, update it for me, Swag, and then update your sheet. In any event, Tyr kind of like lazily looks at you, opens his mouth, and then just closes it again, like he doesn't even give a fuck. Like you're not important enough for him to try and like argue against you. And he says, "Relaxation is an important part of everyone's life. As such, I've prepared a fairly simple mission for you all this time. We'll be sending you to the human settlement of Midriver in the world of Tortag, a world that's been at peace for quite an extended amount of time now. Apart from small worldwide skirmishes and, the normal issues that you come across, it's been quite quiet there for the last few decades, and Midriver is no exception. A small town on the outskirts of an equally small nation, Midriver has been quite untouched by trouble. Few decades. This is largely in part to the fact that almost 2 centuries ago, an elven wizard by the name of Brightsong, his compound there, just on the outskirts of the town. I'll be sending you to retrieve him and bring him to the Tantalium. I believe that Brightsong should be an easy man to convince as well, as he is aware of the multiverse."
Cool.
Sounds
Yes.
like a plan.
Now, as it still is a large amount of energy to send you into any sort of existence, I'm going to offer you a special opportunity as well, and rather than the normal way that I drop you in directly on top of your objective or near where you need to be, I'm going to be sending you to the outskirts of the town itself of Midriver. Once there, you can shop a bit or relax a bit and simply go.
Clarissa puts her hand up.
Yes.
What do you do if you got no money? Can I just go straight there?
That's not really my issue. I don't really care if you don't have money.
Well,
Fair enough.
Vajja looks at Clarissa and goes, "It's okay. The nobles should look out for the poorer people in the world, so I will make sure to make that you at least get the basic necessities."
What does Vajja look like again?
An angel.
She's an Asimar, so she's has holy blood running through her veins.
Clarissa kind of looks her up and down and goes, I'm sure you can give me a lot of things and I would greatly appreciate from the very depths of my soul, my lady.
She starts looking teary-eyed.
That's the nicest thing anyone said since I arrived here.
I can promise you I will
he-
say a
he
lot
grabs
more
her.
sweet things to you.
She grabs Clarissa's hands and she goes,
I thought everyone here was gonna be like that asshole Xarxios. I'm so
Well-
happy someone's finally nice.
Frederick coughs and says, Vajja's emotions aside, we at the Tantalium also can offer loans if you need any sort of money or supplies. Once we acquire a merchant of some sorts, or someone who is able to create weapons and armor, we will be able to produce and sell our own equipment as well as money lending services. However, we would require someone knowledgeable about those sort of things to do so.
Clarissa looks between Vajja and him and just kind of looks at Vajja and goes, No, I think I have everything I need right here, darling.
now she's
Vajja,
starting
roll me
to
an insight.
Vajja's like,
At
"Wait."
disadvantage because you're super naive.
Right.
Shh, just let me have this. 1 second.
Wait.
You
That's yeah. It's 14. It's not.
yeah,
19.
you rolled it at advantage, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put it at the disadvantage, but it became advantage anyway.
Re-roll it.
Okay.
Re-roll it at disadvantage.
I mean, it's practically the same thing. You just
It
take
it practically is the same thing, but I want people to do it right. There we are. Yeah, you have no idea that she intends to use you as a purse.
Hey, listen up. I never said that.
Nope.
Clarissa might be super gay, too.
This is true. All right.
Clarissa is probably super gay, let's be honest here. I haven't had a gay character in a really long time.
Clarissa is also given a small like opaque stone. Two of them. One that goes on her pinky finger and one that goes on her thumb. And Frederick explains that by holding your thumb to your ear and your pinky finger to your mouth, the jewels will send and receive your voice to the other members of the party. However, it's really finicky and sometimes cuts out for like no reason at all.
So I think it also
Wait,
starts if you start
it
with
does?
Yao Jing says, "Hey Clarissa, it only works if you start the sentence
Oh, I
with
can
ring
read it.
hello."
And my response is, I think it also starts if you go, hey, go fuck yourself.
Really?
Yeah, you're right.
You never told me.
No, Vajja, you just have to say hello with it.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Don't
who did I
worry.
just echo off of? Jesus Christ.
Russell.
My echo is still going?
No, you're fine, buddy.
It's done now.
Oh.
Vajja, why don't
Vajja.
you try it?
That explains why it never worked before. Ring ring, hello.
Hello.
You guys all hear ring ring hello in your ear.
Now try the other phrase.
She wouldn't know how it works because she just got here. So I won't say that word.
You just said that word.
Frederick kind of coughs again to get your
We're done.
attention. He says, "Are you all prepared to leave then?"
Clarissa holds her hand up to her mouth and very quietly whispers, hey, yo, go fuck yourself.
You guys all hear "Hey yo, go fuck yourselves" in your ears.
See, Vajja, I told you it works.
Starts giggling like a mad fool.
I'm going to squat so that I can pat her on the head.
Bladedancer squats and begins patting you on the head, Clarissa.
Wow.
I didn't gather that.
What a condescending fuck. You
She
know that.
accepts her for like 2.3 seconds and then proceeds to like grab his hand and look at him and go, don't pat me, boy. To reduce chance of back pain, oh my god.
Yes, are you guys done? Frederick says.
Well,
I
I'm now
see you
holding hands
finished
with
your water,
Vajja
Rinder.
and fucking Yao. So
Oh,
yeah.
I get. Sir Water needs to go use the men's room. Seems like we're in a hustle.
Oh lord.
The next time you guys look back at Frederick, his head is in his hands.
Those renders.
I imagine a lovely tea in front of Frederick and like a book that says, "I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused," and that's all it says. And inside it just says, "I mean, I really, seriously, sorry."
Nothing appears.
Why?
Because we're not in the Tentalium.
Oh,
You're in
shit.
the white room.
Well, I'm sad now.
If it helps, I've been thinking of a stepladder.
All right. Are you all set to leave then, heroes?
Yes, just need to go. Real quick, I'll be right back.
So, as you guys all turn around, the door that you normally travel through to get into new dimensions is there. Andre, you haven't seen this before. It's a huge door, like about 3 times the size of Bladedancer. It's ornate with strange carvings in it. And as you all walk towards it, it slowly opens, and your guys' vision is filled with white. You're on the skirts of a town.
I am definitely a unit of measurement, only for measuring sexy though.
Zarus isn't actually here yet, so I'm just going to move him off the lair. But you guys are on the outskirts of a town. There's a small bridge over a placid river, and you can see the town from here. You can see the whole town because you were given a map of the area, and I'm guessing that you guys take like a quick walk around it too, right, before going into any buildings.
I tell Bladedancer, hey look, there's some fish in the river.
There are fish in the river. Roll me a perception.
I was gonna say, can I see if I see any?
Just Bladedancer?
I'm probably the only jerk off who went, fish! Fish!
What did you get?
Bladedancer, by the way.
Nat 20.
All right, Bladedancer. I don't really know how to explain this, so I'm just gonna move it off of the GM layer. You see that in the river?
Big fish.
That's a whale. You recognize that because they actually were in the north of your country. That is an orca, a killer whale, swimming around in the river.
Let's
Here,
eat it.
Bladedancer, I dare you to ride it.
Let's eat it.
Bladedancer,
Yes.
this is not the normal place for that kind of animal.
What the fuck did I just come back to?
It's a big fish in the river.
Can we eat it, guys? Like, seriously.
I just forgot to mention, by the way, that when we were in the Tentalium, as we were having the mission explained to us, Vajji just looked really disappointed again for hearing the words, "This will be a simple mission. You will get to relax this mission." Just like last time, when she thought that she was gonna go on and do heroic deeds, and she ends up trying to fetch a cook.
So there is there is an orca, a killer whale, swimming in this river.
I kind of want to try and catch it.
Ride it.
I feel like it being called a killer whale and all, we shouldn't fuck with it unless we're gonna eat it.
No,
It's so cute!
Vajja, do not! That looks like the worst idea.
Yeah, Jing is screaming, "Ride it!"
Do you think so? Do you think it would like me?
I feel like it would eat you.
You won't know until you try.
I'm gonna start telling it to come over in giant.
In giant, because it's a large creature.
Wow, you're racist towards yourself.
All right, roll me a diplomacy at disadvantage. Sorry, a persuasion at disadvantage, I guess.
Joke's on you. I'm really good at convincing animals. Do you remember those horses?
Oh, yeah. By the
Isn't
way,
it
this is a
handle animal?
persuasion, not a handle animal.
Oh,
The whale does not seem to react to you, and it continues just swimming about.
No, come back.
whale.
It's
Can I
just
try to-
swimming back and forth in this river. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
Does anyone have food we can give it?
Can I try
Vajja
to
steps
persuade
down
it?
Vajja steps down into the river.
God damn it.
Are you okay? Roll little cliff
Nope.
face. It's about 15 feet down.
I will help her.
Oh,
if her start
Oh, sorry. I thought this was like a. I'm not gonna do that then. I thought this was like a river bank.
It is a riverbank, but it's like it's a little bit far down.
Can I try to persuade the whale to come over to me?
Sure. What language are you speaking?
We're gonna try.
Roll
Hey, Jing,
persuasion.
Need that.
Normal roll, not at disadvantage.
I know.
What do you say?
I'm gonna be like, "Hey there, big fish. Why don't you come over here and make some friends?"
The whale approaches.
Holy shit! I can't believe that worked, guys. Guys, it's near me. Oh my god. Does
No.
it like do anything other than approach?
No, it just sort of swims. It's underneath you because it's still like 15 feet down. Rinder, you're exploring the town, right?
Yes.
From your map, you know that this is a pretty big inn. Sorry, hold on. I'll draw something else because that drawing did not work very well. This over here is a pretty big inn. Can you see it? The X that I just did?
Yes.
This is a blacksmith shop. There is and a flower/potion shop there. The rest are just like small houses.
Okay.
The inn has a no vacancy sign above it, as well as sign as you walk up to the door.
I would like to ask the whale if I can ride it.
Okay, roll me a persuasion
All right.
at disadvantage. At disadvantage.
I did the thingy you said to do before,
I know.
so I did it right?
No, re-roll it. It'll
I mean,
come up with a little prompt asking if you want to do it at normal roll, advantage, disadvantage. Yeah, the whale. You don't really know if the whale is receptive to your idea of riding it or not.
Okay, So what I'm gonna say is, listen, I'm gonna be really gentle. I just would like to ride you, sir, or madam, or monsieur.
You can speak whale? That is so cool.
I mean,
The whale is very clearly staring at you before it turns away and just starts swimming back.
I'm like slightly offended, but not enough to care.
What are you guys doing? Are you still fucking with this whale, or are you guys gonna go into the town?
Let's go
I don't
into
have any
town.
fishing gear. Let's go.
I'll head to town, but I will say I didn't realize you could speak so well to animals. I'm impressed.
So, over here, you guys
I'm
can see
small. I
there's a shit ton of-
resemble most
there
animals.
is a shit ton of deer just chilling out in this field.
Oh dear.
Hail and well met.
Vajja gets terrible flashbacks to where she was overrun by one.
Where the fuck did my body go?
You're over here. There you go. There's no, as you guys are walking around, there's no foot traffic. Like, there's no citizens walking the streets or anything.
Well, Vajja's gonna go to the blacksmith because she has a sword that needs to be looked after.
Yes, you do have a broken sword.
Oh shit. What broke it?
Was it deer? I don't remember.
It was one of the Velociraptor. No, it was
Oh.
Chunky Charlie.
No. Oh yeah, it was because I had to take this Morning Star.
Yeah,
Fucking Chunky Charlie.
yeah, Chunky Charlie broke your sword. All right, so you guys are moving into the. Are you all going to the blacksmith, or are you guys, or some of you going elsewhere?
I want to go to the potion shop.
I'll follow Jing and Rinder.
What if we split up?
What were you? You were super close to saying something really bad there for a moment.
You're going to the
I-
potion shop, so I put you 3 at the potion shop. Vajja's going to the blacksmith. Clarissa, where are you going?
I'm going with Vajja. She offered to buy me shit.
Okay, we're gonna do the blacksmith shop first. Everyone in the blacksmith shop, move down to where it says Pathfinder 1 shot.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
I'll be back for you guys.
I'm gonna go put food on Dylan.
Food on,
Wait,
then I will actually handle the.
Why did Bladedancer go down there?
Just letting you know.
That's fine, Hassius. You didn't go to the blacksmith. You went to the potion shop.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I will do the potion shop before the blacksmith then.
Did I misunderstand you?
No, Hassius did not go to the blacksmith shop. You and Clarissa did. I don't know why he went down there.
Yeah. So
We're gonna do the blacksmith shop first, Martin, because Andrea's getting food.
No, I'm making food for us. I'm gonna throw it in the oven.
Okay.
Oh, so we're not.
I've put them both down there.
He's still
Hold on.
talking. I can see his mouth moving on Sky.
Alright, hold on. And we have in the... you guys are over there. Oh, nope. You're not there. I put you on a map. If you saw anything, you didn't see anything.
You didn't see it.
He says help. I'm in the abyss. I know you're in... I know he's in the abyss. I haven't bothered revealing things yet. Hold on. Hold on. I still have to move your guys' tokens. Because they're being needy. Okay, hold on. All right. So as you guys enter into this this potion / flower shop, there is a door to the back, and on the front table, there appears to be a skunk sitting on top of the table, looking at you all.
Hello.
The skunk blinks at you.
Hello.
On display are multiple flowers and potions. The skunk takes a step back on its table as you come up to it.
Are you
Jing.
the shopkeeper?
No,
The skunk stares at you.
Is that a yes?
The skunk stares at you.
Jing,
Yes.
I get the feeling either everyone evacuated and a bunch of animals happened to take over the places of the townspeople, or, just like our world, the elf fucked up.
Excuse me?
I think he turned everyone into animals.
I look at the skunk. Is this true?
The skunk stares at you.
The skunk stares in common.
Okay, I want to buy some healing potions. Do you have any?
Jing. Jing is a skunk.
Yes. I just want you to know Jing's nature check is like -1. Or something. No, wait, it's 0. Yeah, it's 0.
The skunk walks over to this. Walks over to this part of the table and just stares at you.
Oh, are the potions over there?
The skunk stares at you.
Okay.
There are some potions on this table.
I can't.
You can see that
Do they
there are
have-
some that are labeled Potion of Cure Wounds.
Okay, how many are there?
It looks to be like there's 5 potions.
Is there a price tag?
There is no price tag.
This is
There's
awkward.
also beside it a label that says Potion of hold on, let me just check. Hold on.
Dylan, just so you
Oh,
know.
they're actually there's something entirely different. Okay, there are a bunch of potions of healing. They work differently. They heal 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Okay. So is there like there's no prices or anything?
No. There's also a bunch.
Martin says help, she's talking in a fake British accent.
There's some that beside it that also say potion of heroism. It looks like there's 2 of those. And one that says potion of speed. And then there's a little note that says other potions available on request.
Dylan, you want me to buy a potion of speed and I'm a fucking monk elf. Wood elf monk.
I'm just saying that's what they have.
Okay, I'll take the healing ones to the counter.
Only the healing ones, not the heroism?
I don't know how much they are, so...
Alright. You take them to the counter. The skunk stares at you.
I don't know how much these are worth. I tell the skunk.
Skunk stares at you.
And then I give Bladedancer and Rinder like to help me, like, look.
Oh, I got it. Would it be performance to try and do a ventriloquism check?
Yes.
Alright. I'm going to try and say in giant something. So, not like she'll be able to understand it, but I'm going to try and make it sound like it's coming from the skunk. Oh, yeah. I just whisper into my muffled hand.
You whisper into your muffled hand.
Bladedancer, you okay there, buddy?
Oh, sorry. Coughing.
Um,
That when people cough.
You're fully aware he was not coughing.
What, Rinder, any ideas? I don't know what to do. Do you? I asked the skunk, can you write?
The skunk stares at you.
I mean, you could just take it. What's it gonna do?
I asked the
Springy?
skunk. Ask the skunk in Elvish if it can understand me.
The skunk stares at you.
I'm putting push to talk.
Hello.
I can just take a stick.
Zarus, I don't suppose you speak skunk. Do you?
Oh, Zarus, are you you're here now, Earl?
I'm here now.
Okay, Earl,
I'm
do you
here
want to
now.
be in a potion shop or in an armory or in a bookstore?
Or in the river.
And
I'll move you into the armory with go down to Pathfinder 1 shot first.
okay.
And then when you're logged on, I'll let you be able to see things. So, meanwhile, what are you guys doing?
Rinder, help.
Hello.
He just shrugs.
Well, so I'll put 20 gold pieces on the counter, and then I'll ask the skunk, is this enough?
The skunk turns around and lifts its tail at you.
Okay, wait. I have more gold. I don't know how many this is worth. Okay, I'll put another 10.
You're trying to buy 5 potions, right?
Yeah.
The skunk does not see. Roll me a insight.
Great.
The skunk does not seem pleased. It remains with its back turned to you.
Okay, wait. So can you write down the price?
The skunk does not seem to respond.
Instead of there. Jing bashes up. Bash the rat.
No. Well,
Oh, is it?
we'll come back later.
You leave the potions on the counter?
Yeah.
Do you leave the gold?
No.
The skunk has very clearly, like, it doesn't seem to care that you're taking your gold back. Alright, so you guys leave?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get with people in the armory.
I want to see if I can get Vajja to do this instead.
Let me deal with people in the armory. I'll be right back.
Quick, let's put the skunk in a
Zarus
sack.
is a tiefling. He has like red tinted skin.
You know,
His horns are shaved
If we
down.
take the potion, we could just say that our
He
payment
has
is
on
saving.
like monk's robe, and he has like a
I
weight.
don't like. I don't think the skunk can
He's very,
write,
like,
so I don't know what to do. Cause there's
Oh.
no price.
Bold until it stops being aggressive.
You
But
can find a
I
cup
don't-
and put it on the counter and just start filling it with random potions and see if any of them change it back.
What?
But just take some of the potions, pour them into a cup, and let the skunk drink it and see what happens.
No, like I know what the potions are. I just don't know how much they're worth. Like they have labels on them, but they don't have the price.
Oh, I mean, probably way more.
Yeah,
We
but
can.
like I don't know. I don't want this guy. I don't want the skunk to rip me off.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the strangest sentence I've ever heard. I mean, what's it gonna do if you take them?
Spray them.
Nice. Spray.
I
I only
mean,
have one set of clothes with me.
you just stay away from it. It's a little skunk. Oh, here's what you do. You take your pouch of gold out. You leave your pouch, but empty, on the table, other than, like, something, like rocks. You take the potions, you walk away while it's trying to open the pouch coins, and when it realizes you got away. I didn't think we would have to spend so much time thinking about ways to dick
Ouch.
over a skunk.
Outsmart skunk.
This skunk's onto us.
Something stinks.
Damn it.
It's not the skunk.
Something's fishy, I bet it's that whale.
Anyway, I only have like 140 gold or something.
You have 100. I have 20 gold.
Yeah, it's because we got a lot from the last one.
Yeah.
Wait, the last one? Wasn't the last one the prison?
No, wait, I mean the one before that. The cooking
Oh, okay.
one.
Yeah, I messed up.
Yeah.
Alright, after this, I'm gonna go to the armory, because if the and oh shit, they didn't make anything in my size.
Where?
Damn it.
Where's the angel?
I mean, maybe they made something for like a half.
Okay. The bird stares at you.
I'll run to the bathroom.
With my hand. This hammer is
Oh,
just.
like you're the proprietor of this store. That's it. Well, now, come in as back then. But I don't think that's.
The bird stares at you, Vajja.
I don't know.
Bird stares at you. Makes like a little bird sound.
Well, I'm gonna.
So, where can I go to find medium armor?
Yep, they've typed of armor all along the wall.
I said it out loud, so maybe the bird would hear me.
Bird doesn't react.
Okay.
So though, as you get over to there, this bird hops over the counter here and it's glaring at you.
I stare at. Is there a problem?
Bird glare at you.
Maybe that's like. Scary. Not that. will come by with one bad tip, but I want to hack it. I'm gonna look.
The bird just glares at you still.
I poke my hand. Like, there.
Alright, what's your AC?
Well,
The bird pecks your hand. Wait, stop. What? Okay. You should answer. In that case, the bird. You are wearing armor. You started with armor. Yeah, stop.
oh, okay.
Yeah, in that case, the bird, when it tries to peck your hand, the back of one of your gloves, it doesn't penetrate. But it pecks.
I nod.
Kind of funny. Where is that though? Is with
The two paladins.
Yeah.
Not for you. So,
I'm understand.
you know.
This is the game.
Well,
Part.
I'm just gonna put
Just starts smashing all of them in the camera.
5 gold.
Oh, you were like, let's just steal from this guy.
My
Very bad
You know
idea. Look at this weapon. My professor. I'm not going to steal your money. However, my professor.
yeah, but when does the
That's fair. Florist are probably.
okay?
Got it.
What you grab? They were all sorts.
And
Okay. Got a hold of a longsword.
cool. I'm gonna stare at it and be like, see, like I. There are the birds.
The birds glare.
All of them?
No, just like they're birds. They're their default expression. Eric.
No, hey,
I don't think I steal anything.
yes, trying to make a point.
Okay.
I think my thing is not let's say grab or a rabbit.
Okay, put down 5 gold and part of and one of your sword. Okay, how much is the longsword worth?
Pretty sure. 415.
10 or 15 gold off.
About 50.
10 or 15. No.
The bird pecks at your coin and then looks up at you. How many times? Another 2 times. About this bird comes over and it begins picking up the coins one by one and dropping them
It's
over
50.
behind the counter.
So walk back and
See that there's like as you try to lean again, the bird's gonna try and peck your hand.
can I pull like a
No, you don't. It's trying to peck your hand again, but it's straight through your leather armor. It
I
seems
come
like
over-
the
I
bird
come
is
over.
doing, like
Boom!
is actually trying to hurt you.
man just looks like the best time.
Okay, roll me perception.
I am not a good bird.
You can't really like see what's going on back there.
I'm gonna take another step.
The bird.
I got it. I'm
hold
gonna
on.
throw them all.
Where you're stepping. I'm on a different map right now. So, as you try to step to there, whoops, it feathers out usually, and it's going to try and peck you like seriously this time, and it does hit you.
I can throw them off even more by rolling a 2.
You're gonna take
Forgot
2
we're
points
playing.
damage.
I can't even fucking grab him.
I mean,
Don't
your
forget
AC
we're not
is
playing.
yeah, it beat your AC this time. No, it's taking damage as it like pops out and pecks at your forearm. You can continue trying to go past it, fight the bird, or you walk away.
I step back. Oh, bitch. Bye.
By the way, yeah, like
Where's
a
X?
bit.
I thought enough of this not
Based on what you have to know, gonna
He's
because
in the
mine
tan
is
tally.
automatically.
And
That's a lie.
Oh gosh.
What am I lying? Be like, we'll be like next to stairs and be like, beat me up, Scotty.
as you stare at me on the side, pick you up.
You're almost the size of birds. Logic. Fine. Bow and yep, that one's mine.
Is Bladedancer dancing?
Yeah. So I got my name.
There are some bows and arrows around.
See that acrobatics check? Damn right I'm dancing.
There's some sweet flips.
Play daddy.
Play Danny.
Okay. The bird glares.
So how are you, cool cat?